Hey guys, Jason at Hard Money Bankers. Right here, I got the instant marketing funnel. So we're gonna go through step by step the marketing funnel for you to generate leads, generate borrowers calling you, contacting you, for you to do loans for on a regular basis. This could be new borrowers, this could be existing borrowers. And honestly, you could take this entire premise, this exact strategy, and use this for any business. You can go use this exact strategy, which we use to raise capital. You can use this exact strategy for any other type of business that you're involved as well. I've obviously geared this towards the hard money lending business and working directly with borrowers. So on a broad level, and we're gonna really dig deep into each one of these, on a broad level, you generate some sort of traffic, online traffic, through websites, offline traffic through anywhere between meeting somebody, getting a business card, to doing direct mail pieces. You generate that, and the goal with all of the traffic is to get an email address, the borrower's information and their email address, because when you have that contact, and I'll show you some ways for people to give you their email address, then you can follow up with them over and over and over endlessly until they do a loan with you, then they do repeat loans with you, and then they give you referrals to do loans with. That's the premise. The entire thing with any marketing type of funnel is you generate interest, you give someone something of value, either a particular product or service or just your time, and that can be just somebody handing you your business card. You have their information and you follow up with them over and over and over, and you stay in front of them. The biggest success we've had with Hard Money Bankers is we send an email out to our list at least once or twice a week. Our email list is close to 50,000 people right now, but 11 years ago, it was one person. And then it was 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, right? And it grew and grew and grew day after day, week after week. And to this day, whenever we need loans, if our pipeline's a little small, we send out an email blast to our list and we get leads and loans in the door. Okay, so let's start talking about traffic sources. Then we're gonna start talking about what to entice people with, to give you their information, and then we're going to talk about things to follow up with, and then obviously we're doing loans and repeat loans. Now the only tools you really need is, I gave you a free website template. It's a template inside ClickFunnels that we use for a lot of our marketing campaigns. That's all you really need. You need that because there's built-in email autoresponders in that software. There's a lot of stuff built into that, so you can really build everything you need inside that. If you have an existing website and you don't want to use ClickFunnels, that's fine too. You can build this there. And if you don't have any website at all, I would suggest that you get one. I really suggest ClickFunnels. It's the easiest one in the world. So use that template that I shared with you. And you can use their integrated email, or if you have something like a MailChimp or Constant Contact or Aweber, you can use that as well. But ClickFunnels has one built in. But if you need to build one or you want to integrate one you currently have for your list, you can use any of those. Okay, so traffic is typically segregated from online and offline traffic. And these are, just so you know, these are sources. This is exactly what we do. This is everything, that exact setup that we have, but I want to show you all this as well and break it down. Online, Facebook is obviously a really good tool, very good, easy way to get in front of people. We do things through a Facebook page, a business page. So you can go to Hard Money Bankers Facebook page and you can see exactly what we do. We post daily on that. We also run ads to specific audiences, typically someone who's interested in real estate investing in our targeted states. We run traffic to them through that, so we do paid stuff and free stuff on Facebook. LinkedIn, very, very similar as well. The good part about LinkedIn, it's like business to business, so there's a lot of referral sources, real estate agents, mortgage brokers, real estate investors and stuff like that on LinkedIn, so that's a good source. We do some marketing as well on that. If you see those ads, we pay for ads there. Instagram, we pay ads from, which is very similar to Facebook. We can run our ads on Instagram through the Facebook platform because it's built in that way. And then with Instagram, it's good to do 1 minute or less videos and images. And by the way, I'm going to show you everything that we do. If I were you, the best part to action plan is pick 3 of these that you want to concentrate on, either that you're the most comfortable with. I'd pick one that you're really comfortable with and then learn some other ones. I'll go through the top 3 of what I would suggest in a second, but don't start with everything. Start with 2 or 3 and then work your way up as those are in place. Twitter. There's not a huge audience on Twitter anymore, but that being in our space at least, but we still post on a regular basis, and we get results from that. Google Plus is a failed social platform, but the reason we use Google Plus is because it's integrated with Google Business. And when someone's in your state, let's say you're in Cleveland, Ohio, and someone types in Hard Money Lenders in Cleveland on Google, well, you want to obviously show up in Google search, but you also want to show up as the business page, which is a big piece of real estate on Google. So type in like Hard Money Lenders in your state or city, and you'll see that for Google Business. We do stuff on Google AdWords. We do stuff on Google Search. We do stuff on Google Display as well. SEO, somewhat of an outdated strategy because a lot of stuff is pay-per-play these days, but we do have a lot of content for SEO stuff, directory stuff. Quick hack is go spend $100 a month on REI Club and get put into the directory. You can do that on Scotsman's Guide, on REI Club, Bigger Pockets, that's another one, and just figure out what states you're lending in and put those in that. We advertise on other people's websites as well. It's always a good look on there. Offline stuff we do is direct mail. So a nice little hack is you go into public record, and you either do it yourself or you find somebody, just put on Craigslist. Post on Craigslist to find somebody to do this. Anyone who purchased, actually you just go to leadsource.com and do this as well. Anyone who purchased 3 or more properties in the last 12 months under the same name or entity name, we get that list and we send direct mail to them. We send our direct mail through click to mail, click number 2. So click the number 2 and then mail, click2mail.com. And there's usually about 2,000 in our given market, and we do that once a month. Costs about 43 cents for postage, so we do a lot of that. Anytime we meet somebody, we get business cards, so we collect their information. That's traffic. We get their business cards one-on-one. We go to a lot of events, real estate clubs, REIA clubs. We speak at some of these events. Sometimes we just go at REIA groups and meetup groups. So again, those are all ways to kind of get people in your front door, traffic sources. If you're just starting out and you have a limited budget, go to meetup groups, REIA groups, and get business cards of everybody. Even if they're nobody, meet every single person, get that. That's a good way to get 40 people in your funnel, 50 people in your funnel in one day, just by getting their email addresses and their business cards. So what I would create day one, the 3 campaigns, if you don't have any, and most of you already have some of these set up, 3 campaigns is I would go onto Facebook. I think that's big. Go onto Facebook. Just start, promoting content. Get that all set up. There's good traffic on there. Obviously, I would be going to the REIA groups, the meetup groups immediately. Those don't cost anything. On the third one, probably go on to REI Club under the directory and put some of the states, or like Bigger Pockets, some of that stuff. So most of that stuff's free to do. If you want to start paying for stuff, start doing Facebook ads. You got to learn it. The learning curve's a little much, but start working on that. So that's the blend of online, offline marketing. Okay, now why would somebody? Now obviously, if you meet somebody offline and you're like, yeah, I'm a hard money lender. Love to look at anything you want to work at. Give me your card. I'll send you some information. That's an easy way to get a business card. But why would people online want to give you their information? Well, I'll tell you a few ways that we collect information at Hard Money Bankers, and we collect people's contact information. And the goal, obviously, with all this is to get their email address so you can follow up with them on a regular basis. Email address, email address, email address. That's the goal no matter what, email address. So we have a free report called 7 Steps Free Report. You have access to that as well. That's in the members area of instant marketing funnels. So use that to entice them. So for instance, you send somebody to a website, say, hey, do you looking to figure out guaranteed ways to get a hard money loan? They opt in with their name and their email address. This gets sent to them, the free report, and then you have their email address. Surprisingly, we have a contact us form on our website. It's like, hey, if you want any information, just contact us. And so put a contact us form on your website, people fill that out. Loan application, hey, apply now to get a loan app, to apply for a loan, that's on there. Another strategy we do is called a strategy session. It's a way that we can help real estate investors grow. Your job as a hard money lender obviously is to do loans, but it's also to take care of local real estate investors and help them. You help them grow, they do more business, they give you more loans. So we try to do strategy sessions with borrowers Ideally we do it in a group session, but sometimes just on a one session. So they want a strategy session. They want to learn more about a specific strategy in real estate. We help them, and in essence, we eventually get loans from them. The free video is very similar to a free report. Let's say you want to create a free video of, hey, use these direct mail strategies in your business to buy more deals, right? You create a video, put it on your website, this ClickFunnels page, make them opt in, you get their email address, and you give them the free video. Meeting consultation, someone is interested in getting a loan from you, learning more about what you do. You get their information and you do a meeting or a consultation with them. So again, these all work hand in hand. The goal is to get in front of as many people as you can, online and offline, get their information. Either they hand it to you on a business card or they fill it out on a web form and you have their contact information. Now this is where the fun part starts. So you want to follow up with them on a regular basis. Now when you're starting out, the goal is just once a week. Every Friday morning, send them an email. So some of these are specific. So for instance, if someone fills out a loan application, you want to call them back immediately. You may want to have like an automated email, maybe an automated text message that goes with them, but you want to call them back immediately. That is a hot lead. If someone fills out a contact us form, a loan application, a meeting consultation, or a strategy session, get on the phone with them and fulfill whatever that is right now, as soon as possible, because you need to get them, in the mix. That's a hot lead. All these other ones, they may not be ready have an opportunity right now, and they're just kind of getting in the mix. So the goal is to send emails to them on a regular basis. And you can do that through the ClickFunnels account, or you can also do that through any other email provider that you have, like I was talking about earlier, the Aweber, the Constant Contact, MailChimp, whatever it is. So all these people come in the door, you get their contact information and send them emails once a week. Now, you may say, well, I don't know what type of content I can do. I have it's just like Facebook. I don't know what to post, just like I don't know what to email. Well, you want to post what you're doing on a regular basis, right? Credibility, stuff about hard money lending, stuff that's relevant to your audience. You don't have to put yourself out there like, an a-hole like some people do, like, hey, I just made $10,000 by flipping a property. Like, be yourself. That's the purpose. Honestly, I don't really love doing these videos, but I do them because they work, and on video, I try to be the same person I am off video. I'm energetic, move my hands a lot, things like that, and that's okay. Like, I'm not throwing $100 bills at the camera. Like, that's not me. So be whoever you are, and that's fine. So, for instance, for the next 4 weeks, quick homework assignment, for the next 4 weeks, send out one email a week to your list. And I know you know people in your list. If you don't, go open up your Rolodex, go look at your Gmail contacts, go open your drawer with all your business cards and put them into a database and send them emails every week. Week 1 is, hey, I just started this new hard money lending company. This is the name. If you need any hard money, let me know. Private money, this is what we do. These are our programs, blah. That's email 1. Okay? Email 2, maybe something of value to real estate investors of, hey, as a real estate investor, these are what the current market conditions are, or something like that, like something of value to them. Number 3, week 3, showcase a scenario of a lead that you got in this week and how you helped your borrower, right? Credibility stuff. That's the type of stuff that people want to see. They want to see the credibility stuff. Hey, I just got written up in this, or I was in REI Club, or I did a video with Jason and Chris at Hard Money Bankers. They want to see the credibility stuff, and they want to see what's in it for them. So, hey, there's a video on whatever, 7 steps to guaranteed hard money loan approval, whatever the case is, right? Stuff like that. But the important part is to follow up with them on a regular basis. Now, setting your 3 traffic sources, creating a contact form on your website, let's just say loan application and free report, and then doing your 1 email a week. This is 101. Like, this has to happen. It's non-negotiable. Week 1, if you're serious about continuing to run your hard money lending business or growing your hard money lending business, like, this has to happen. And keep in mind, after this happens, this is on autopilot, right? It's on autopilot because this stuff's kind of happening in the background. These people are coming in, your email database is growing. Our email database grows every day. 24/7. It grows, it grows, it grows. And anytime wake up and send an email out on a Friday, there's more people that got it than that previous Friday. So it's a great way to get loans, repeat loans, and referrals. So think about this concept. Again, this can be used for anything. If you're a real estate agent, if you're a mortgage broker, if you own other types of businesses, if you own a clothing store, it's the same type of situation. Relate this to any type of business. It doesn't matter. But for the purpose of hard money lending, like, there's no secret formula that made hard money bankers grow. Like, this was it. We spent time to get in front of borrowers. We spent time to collect their information, collect their email address, collect as much as we can. And as you grow this, you can get more sophisticated. I mean, we do text messages, blasts. We do Sly broadcasts where, we send out a voicemail and the phone rings, and then they check it, and there's a voicemail of, hey guys, Jason Hard Money Bankers, just want to touch base, see if you had any new deals for me to look at, things like that. Like, there's a lot of other just communication tools that we use as well. But this is the setup, and the goal is get their email address. Like, we're willing to spend, when we spend money to do paid advertisement, we're willing to spend about $25 to get somebody's email address, because we know that if they're a real estate investor and we have their email address, that eventually they're going to need financing, and eventually they're going to come back to us to get financing. And if they don't themselves, we're still in front of them, so we get a referral from them or whatever. There's a partnership or relationship, whatever the case is. So the goal is many people as possible, get their information, get their email, and follow up with them on that Friday email over and over and over and over and over. And this is the way that the phone rings. They're going to call you, they're going to send you an email, they're going to fill out a loan application form, and it goes a long way. Okay? Everyone make sense? So hopefully you know what to do within the next week. To find 3 of these, get that free report that I gave you on the website, get your loan application link on your website. You can do it in ClickFunnels, or you can do it through whatever your other setup is. If you have WordPress, you can do it through that. If you have any other website, you can do it through that. And then start sending your weekly email out every Friday. And that turns into loans, that turns into repeat loans, and that turns into referrals. Thanks.